Let us create a small IoT project, that is home automation using Wi-Fi. As we know that home automation is nothing but the home appliances will be operated smartly. That is, for example, you can operate this bulb or any fan, fridge, AC, TV, anything, any home appliance, you can operate it just from your mobile phone from anywhere in this world. Okay, so in this world, that means you should have internet connectivity, and these devices should also get connected to the internet. That's the only thing we need, and we can control it from anywhere. So let us see how it actually works. So if I will click on button, the bulb is on-ing. Okay, you can see, and if I'll click on off, the bulb is offing. Okay, so this is the small button which we have created in our Android mobile. So once again, see, on, off. So let us see how to create this project. Let us see the components required for creating this project, that is home automation using Wi-Fi. First of all, we need Octabricks. Octabricks is nothing but it is a development board. It is similar to the Node MCU. So let us see what is this. So this is the development board. It is related to the Arduino family, but the only thing is that it will have some extra features, such as it will have the built-in Wi-Fi. This Wi-Fi is ESP8266. You can see ESP8266 MOD. So it will have inbuilt Wi-Fi, and it will have some other things like LDR, light dependent resistor. That means it can say how much intensity of light is there, and it will have 10 pixel RGB rings. That means, as you know, RGB, red, green, blue rings. That means we can make these things to glow into any color. So these are some features we have on this Octabricks. So we are using this board as a development board, and this is the heart of our project, and the project completely operates on this. And let us see the next component, relay switch. As you know, relay switch, this is the relay switch. So our relay switch will have this is the 4-channel relay switch. That means with the small board we cannot operate the AC devices. Okay, but with the help of this relay switch, we can operate any AC appliance such as light, fan, TV, AC, anything you can operate. So for this purpose we are using this relay switch. If you don't know how to work with this relay switch, you can see the previous video, that is home automation using Bluetooth. Home automation using Bluetooth, that is the previous video, you can see. And let us see the next component, that is bulb. Nothing but this is the bulb we are using. And then connectors. As you know, connectors are nothing but these connecting wires which we have used for our project. And then USB connector, that is, this is the USB connector which I have connected to my laptop, so that when I'll do the program in laptop, I can dump that program into this Octabricks. And then BLYNK App. The 6th one is the BLYNK App. What do you mean by BLYNK App? As we are controlling this bulb from our Android device, we need an application. So that application is known as BLYNK App. This is the BLYNK App, you can see. Yeah, this is the BLYNK App. From this app we are controlling our devices. So when I'll click on, it is turning on. When I click on off, it is turning off. So these are the things we need to make our project. Now let us see the procedure, how to connect all these things. Let us see the connections. This is the HDK, that is the hardware development kit, that is nothing but our Octabricks. So this is the Octabricks, and here we are having we are using especially 3 pins, that is the 5 volts, that is nothing but the VU pin. You can see that VU pin here. This is the VU pin, this last one. And then 13th pin, that is nothing but this 13, you can see, that is the 13th pin we are using. And then ground pin, and here you can see ground, this last pin, ground pin. So we are using only these 3 pins for our project. So how to connect it? we are connecting this VU pin or 5 volts pin to the VCC of relay switch. So you can see in relay switch we will have VCC. That VCC should get connected to the 5 volts in our Octobricks, and then in pin. The in pin is used for controlling purpose, so that in pin of our relay switch should get connected to the 13th pin, because we are using this 13th pin in our Octobricks and we have programmed for a 13th pin, so we are using this 13th pin, and we are connecting this 13th pin to the in pin in relay, and then ground. The ground of relay should get connected to the ground in our HDK, that is the Octobricks. And then from relay to the bulb, how will you connect it? So we usually have here 3 pins we will have, that is normally closed, and the middle one is common one. This is common pin, and then we will have one more pin that is known as normally opened. So we are using this common pin and normally closed pin. So let us see how we will connect. So the connect a wire to the common pin, and that wire should also get connected to one side of the bulb, and the other side connect the wire to the plug. Okay, so the wire, so in bulb we will have 2 pins, right? So one pin of bulb should get connected to the common pin, and the other pin of bulb should get connected to the plug. So we will, in plug again we will have 2 pins. The other pin, we have to connect the other pin to the normally closed, so connect it using a wire. So why we are only connecting this normally closed one? Why not we connect normally open one? Because when you are from your Android mobile, if you will click on, then the bulb will on if you are connecting to the normally closed. But if you are connecting to the normally open one, the opposite thing will happen. That is, if you will click on, the bulb will off, and if you will click on off, the bulb will turn on. So that is why we should not connect to the normally open one. We should always connect to the normally closed one. But in some situations we can connect it to normally open based on the requirement. So this is the connection part. So let us see actually how we have connected it. So you can see 13th pin here. This 13th pin we have connected to the relay, and that is the in 4, because we are having 4 relays, 1 2 3 4. We call it as 4-channel relay switch, but that means to each relay switch we can connect each appliance like fan, bulb, anything, but we are only connecting one single bulb, this single bulb, to this 4th one. So we will call it as in the sense this 4th relay we are using, right? So here we will have 4 in pins, that is the control pins, in 1, in 2, in 3 and in 4. In 1, in 2, in 3, in 4. So if you are using this 4th one, then you should use only this in 4. If you are using this 3rd one, then you should use only in 3. So as we are using this 4th relay, we are using the in 4 one. So we have connected this in 4 to our 13th pin in our Octobricks, and then VCC pin. This is the VCC pin. Actually this relay switch needs some power supply for the control purpose, so we need to connect it to the VCC. So this is the VCC pin, and in our Octobricks it is the VU pin. So here you can see VU. So VU pin we have connected, and then ground. Obviously if we will have VCC, we should have ground pin. So we are connecting this ground pin here to the ground. You can see ground GND. So we have connected all the 3 pins of our Octobricks to the relay switch. Now the connection is good and clear. Now let us see how we will connect this bulb to the relay switch. So let us see, as we have seen in the pin diagram already, circuit diagram, but once again we will see. So this middle one, this one got connected to the common one, that is the middle pin. So this is the middle pin, right? So we have connected this part to the common pin, and this part has come to the bulb. Here it got connected to the bulb, and the other wire this wire has connected to the here you can see this plug. So this is the wire, and you can see the other wire has come and just connected to the normally closed one. So this is the connection part. You can see simply it is so simple. And now let us go to the next part, that is setting up of our BLYNK app in our Android mobile. Let us see how to install the BLYNK app. First of all, go to the Play Store in your Android mobile and then type BLYNK, BLYNK. You can see this is the BLYNK app. You have to install it. Click on install. So it is getting downloaded. Okay, the app is installed. Now click on open. Okay, it is asking for you to create an account or login. If you don't have an account, you can create an account, but I already have an account, so I'm clicking on login. So it is asking me for the email and password, so let me give it, and password. Okay, I have given password. Now let's log in. It is processing. Okay, so it will come like this, and as I already have an account, my projects are here. But if you don't have any new project, you can create a new project. These are my projects. Okay, here you can click on new project to create a project. So you have to give your project name here. Okay, I'm giving it as IoT, and here you have to choose your device. This is ESP8266. This Octabricks board is having ESP8266 Wi-Fi, so I'm choosing this ESP8266 and click on OK, and then click on create. Okay, auth token was sent to manipulators.cs. Okay, the authentication token has sent to my email. So let us see. Yeah, I have got the BLYNK app authentication token to my email. So let me see the mail. Yeah, it is containing the auth token. You can see it. This is the authentication token which we need to include in our project. That is, in our program we need to include this authentication token for the working of BLYNK app. So it is a must procedure, we have to follow it. Okay, until now it is clear, as we know how to set up the BLYNK app. Now let us see the programming part. So this is the programming part, and let us see how it will work from line to line. In first one we are seeing BLYNK sample ESP8266.h. This is the header file. We must include it because we are using the BLYNK app. This header file must be included, and then ESP8266 Wi-Fi. As we are using the Wi-Fi of our Octabricks for the communication purpose, we need to include that ESP8266 Wi-Fi. So we have included that header file, and then coming to the line 4, you can see char auth. So this is the character array authentication auth. So it will contain the authentication token which we have got in our mail. So let us see, this is the authentication token. So just copy it and then go to the Arduino IDE and then paste it. So this is the authentication token, and then this is the SSID. SSID is nothing but it is your hotspot name or your Wi-Fi or router's name. Okay, and then coming to the PASS password, that is the password of your hotspot or your router. So my Wi-Fi router password is 8 zeros, so I have given that 8 zeros, and my Wi-Fi router password is Apple. So that's fine. These three things are used for the connection purpose. So, and then we need to see here, you are just you are keeping the values in these arrays, these 3 lines, but you are not actually including them in your setup. So in 9th line you are including those things in setup, that is blink.begin of auth, SSID, password. So now you are including this authentication token here in auth, and then SSID in SSID, and then password in password. So this is the thing used for connection to the BLYNK cloud. So you can see connection to BLYNK cloud. And then the 10th line is pin mode of 13, output. So which pin you are using in your development kit or the development board, that is the Octobricks. We are using 13th pin, right? So we have to define the pin here, that is pin mode of 13, and then output. For which purpose you are using it, in which mode you are using that pin. We are using it for the output purpose, right? So we have to give it as output. So pin mode of 13, output, and then void loop. Whatever code we have kept in void loop, that code will continuously run. So we have given it as blink.run. So as we are using the BLYNK libraries, everything, the BLYNK app will see the everything, and for running of the BLYNK code, we have to include blink.run. So this is the must. If you will not write the blink.run, it is waste of writing all these things. So never forget to include this blink.run in your void loop. So this is the simple program, and it is 16 lines, 17, 18. Okay, maximum it will contain 13 or 14 lines, nothing much, because we are having some empty spaces here. So this is the programming part we have to do, and then let us see how to add the buttons and all to our BLYNK app. Let us see how to add the button to our BLYNK app. As we have already created the project called IoT in our BLYNK app, we have it, and now add button to it. If you'll click on this plus button, you can see a widget box, and here what you want to add. There are lots of options, but you need to add a button, right? So click on this button, and then you can see here it is there. Click on the button, and you have to set up the button. That first of all you have to give some name to the button, like I'll give it as LIGHT. Okay, name is given, and then coming down you can see pin, which pin we are using in our project. We are using the 13th pin, right? So click on pin, and then you can see some options. Here you can see digital, analog, and virtual. So there are 3 types of pins, but we are using the digital pin. So come here, select the 13th pin and click on OK. Yeah, fine. These are the other options. You can see this is push switch. The button type you have to choose here, so it should be a switch. If push means you have to click on the button, and until you click on the button the light will be on. If you release the finger, the light will off. So that is known as push button. If switch means if once you will click, the light will on, and again if you will click on it, the light will off. So select it as switch, and then labels, font size, text. These are the other things. If you want, you can change the color and name, and come back. So we have added our button. Now let us run the project. For running the project, click on this one, and it is showing something wasn't online yet. So it is not online yet. So that means this Wi-Fi didn't got connected to any hotspot or Wi-Fi router. So let us see why it happened actually. The error came because I haven't uploaded the code into this Octobricks. It is having the old code, so it is not working. So let me upload it. Click on upload. So it is uploading. It will take some time. So first of all it will compile, and if there are no errors, then only it will upload. So let us see. It is uploading, but it will take some time, so let us wait until it gets uploaded. 68%, and still it is loading. Let us wait until it completes 100%. Yes, the program got uploaded and you can see done uploading 100%. So that's it. And now let us check it. Before checking it, click the reset button on your board. Okay, and now come here and once again run it. Click on run. Okay, it got connected. For checking purpose, let's click on and this LED got on. Click on off, LED got off. On, off. Because the 13th pin is having the inbuilt LED in our Octobricks. So you can see this is the LED. So it is working, but I just plugged out this bulb. So let me keep this bulb. Yeah. Now if I turn on, the bulb is on. You can see. And if I'm offing, the bulb is offing. On, off. And parallelly you can see this LED in our Octobricks is also on and offing. Yeah, you can do this thing from anywhere. So this is our project, that is home automation using Wi-Fi. Thank you. Some of you may have doubt that how to include this BLYNK library in our Arduino. Actually, our Arduino IDE by default it will not have any libraries such as BLYNK. So we have to add them externally from the BLYNK website. So let me show you how. Go to the Chrome and then search BLYNK setup, and you can see the first link, getting started with BLYNK. Click on it and this page will get opened. And in this page, if you will scroll down slowly, you can find download BLYNK library. Once you will click on download button, automatically a zip file will get downloaded. This is the zip file. You can see I have already downloaded it, so let me show you. So this is the one, and once if you will right click and click on extract, and then those files will get extracted to a folder. So this is the folder, and here you can see those files. Go to libraries, and then you can find BLYNK. You can find BLYNK and BLYNK ESP8266. You have to copy these two libraries. You have to copy them, and then you have to include them in your Arduino IDE folder. That is, okay, let me show you from starting. So I have that folder in my C drive. So this is my Arduino IDE folder, and here you can see we have go to the portable and then go to sketchbook. In sketchbook you will find libraries. Go to libraries, and here you have to paste them. Right click and then paste. If you will paste, then you can see the BLYNK libraries. So the BLYNK library got added to our Arduino IDE, and now our Arduino can work with the BLYNK libraries. So if you will not include this library, then though you will include the header file in your BLYNK or in your BLYNK program in our Arduino IDE, it will get error. So when you will compile the program, it will get error. So you need to do this process so that you will not get error while including the header files, that is the BLYNK header files. Thank you.